What's up, guys? So the market is ripping because Trump put a pause on tariffs right here. Tariffs are paused for 90 days for non-retaliating countries. China is a naughty country, apparently, and their tariffs have been ratcheted up to 125%. Stocks are soaring. Everything in the crypto market is getting a huge bounce. And I'll cover that in just a moment. And here on Truth Social, this is where Trump said he's raising tariffs by 125%. The days of ripping off the USA and other countries is no longer sustainable or acceptable. So he is being, very contentious with China, right? He says, I have authorized a 90-day pause for other countries, 75 countries that have tried to negotiate. And these countries are, I guess, being nicer. And not too long ago, so 4 hours before he posted that or so, he says, this is a great time to buy, which I think is crazy, right? He's like, buy stocks, buy crypto. And then he announces something that he knows will jack the prices higher. Did he tell people in his cabinet that maybe he was going to be announcing this? I don't know. I'm not speculating. You can speculate, but interesting nonetheless. And then right before that, 4 hours ago as well, he said, be cool. Everything is going to work out well. The USA will be bigger and better than ever before. So it's just a strange time. It's a strange time to be alive. Here, the market is ripping, right? Everything is just going bananas over the last hour. And a lot of my limit orders, or a lot of my buys, including XRP, including Solana, all this I talk about in my Discord, what I'm buying, when I'm buying, because I just knew it's a matter of time before we see a rip. I was picking up XRP pretty low, pretty low. $1.80 is where my limit order for XRP went through because I set them below $2. Like I've talked about for a very, very long time, $2 for XRP. I love it. I love it. Could it go lower? Sure. I have limit orders down even lower. But again, we are now above $2 again. So that is what I've been doing. Also got some Solana as well. It's just great to set limit orders, guys, because you just never know when Trump is going to do a Trump and pull a Trump card and say something that's going to bump the market 10, 15% in an hour, right? Now, could we have another correction? Abso-freaking-lutely. I would bet that we are going to revisit the levels we were at. I don't think this is over by any stretch of the imagination. But Solana is up a ton. Link is up 16%. AVAX up 15%. XRP up 13%. Solana up 12%. Ondo up 24%. So it really, really pays to be bold and be buying when there's a ton of fear. All of these coins and a ton of others, as you can see here, are over on BTCC, where if you are a new client, you can get a massive sign-up bonus, very low trading fees. And if you are a professional trader, leverage is available. Do not recommend that unless you are a pro. The S&P is up 7%. NASDAQ is up 9%. The Dow is up 6%. Holy moly, guys. It really pays to buy when there is fear, right? Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit because people are feeling like it may be a time to buy altcoins because, Trump is saying that, pausing tariffs, right? So people are getting a little bit more bullish on risk assets. And a lot of altcoins, even smaller ones like Axon DAO that I've talked about a lot, they are up a ton today or since this announcement, right? They're up a ton from 8 cents to 9 cents, like a 10% gain, or actually a almost 13% gain for Axon. And you can just see right here, these are a lot of the coins I talk about. Everything is freaking up, right? Everything is up. Really, really amazing, guys. So I want to make this video short. I'll make update videos, but I guess the takeaway is to buy when there is fear. If you have the cash, to DCA when there is panic, because you never know when there's going to be an announcement and a massive 10 to 15 to 20% bump, right? You just never know, guys. So would I recommend taking profits? Personally, if I bought a lot of coins, which I did at pretty low prices, I may skim some profits right now because I would put more money on the fact that we are going to revisit those lower levels than to say we are never going to go lower again and it's up from here, right? I think there's still a lot of global chaos. What's going on with China is enormous. And I think there could still be a lot of ripple effects from that, guys. So that's it for the video. Link below for BTCC if you want to trade, you want to play with leverage, if you're a pro only. And yeah, that's it. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye for now.